Hey everyone, what's up? I know it's been a while since we last posted a new video. The last one was like the Silent Hill video that I posted, I think almost a week ago. Sorry about that, I haven't been making any new ones lately. I've been very busy with my work as well as starting to prepare for school because going to be starting very soon. So I was going to make a video. I made it on my camera and I thought to myself, like that video is kind of old, so I thought I should make a brand new spanking video. It's about, today I was going to talk about pre-molt behavior because I got a lot of questions from people, namely Arachno Evans, asking me when does a tarantula molt after it shows into pre-molt conditions. Well, I've been saying to him, also been saying to other people who ask me a very similar question, is that it's really hard for me to answer specifically, and I generally don't like to answer those questions because when I try to answer a question, I want to be the most accurate possible. But it's unpredictable to really answer it. It depends, and it varies between the species as well as the individual specimens. As I tell you countless times, individual specimens will vary. I'll give you an example. Like I had an LP, Goma and Daniela. They're both LPs, but they completely show different characteristics in both their temperaments as well as molting patterns. So, in general, slings, as you know, they tend to molt more often than the juveniles and the adults. So usually when a sling or juvenile goes into pre-molt, usually I would say around 7 to 14 days is probably a accurate time for them to go from pre-molt to actual molting period. Some adults, they generally can go 14 days, maybe some of them even up to 3 weeks, as I had from one of my specimens. I think it was one of my T. sturmi, I think it was Hans or Gretel. I think that was Gretel, yeah. So yeah, she was a pretty long time, but then again, she's a pretty large T. So right now, the two Ts that you saw in the feeding video were in pre-molt, the Cretopholus ramsey and the A. Balkerhursti. Well, the Cretopholus ramsey molted 4 days after I made the video, and my geniculata just molted 2 days ago. Or, no, this morning, actually. So, I will be able to show you what they look like. So my geniculata is sure grown, as well as the Cretopholus ramsey. So I'll be showing you these guys. Oh wow, the Cuban pygmy really grew. Okay. I'm due for a transfer, so I'm going to be making videos on this. Those good old rehouse videos that you enjoy. Okay, so yeah, I'm in a happy mood today. Love it. Also, I'll update a few Ts, the ones that we haven't seen in many ages, namely the AC Monty for T. sturmi 76, because you wanted to see a blue AC Monty, which I happen to own one, as well as a lot of people requested to see the Eximana to see how that one is doing. I'll be showing you that as well. Also, I do have a T-tour pending very soon, where I'll make like a 35-minute plus video showing every single species that I have in my collection, so you guys know what I own. So right now I'll show you the Cretopholus ramsey, the Cuban pygmy. As you know, general pre-molt conditions of any tarantula, I'll repeat it because it's worth noting to those people who already forgot. Generally, tarantulas will show the following pre-molt conditions. When they go into pre-molt, they will generally start to lose their colors, or won't be as vibrant as they were before they molted. Generally, they will not eat, as most species will. It's especially very hard to pinpoint this with G. rosea and most of the Grammostolas and the Phonopalmas because they have a habit of fasting. But generally, in New Worlds, the key factor is to look at their bald spots. And if you notice that in the feeding video you saw Derek, the geniculata, had a blue-black bald spot, well, that means it's telling you that it's in pre-molt. So in old worlds, like your Pocotheria species, like the Pokies, the OBT, H. lobodum, they usually won't eat, and especially for arboreals like the Pokies, they tend to web up the enclosure, as you probably saw my Primaranda do just shortly before she molted. Okay, so enough of me talking. So here is the C. Ramsey, the Cuban pygmy. I believe this is to be a female. Yeah, she's definitely due for a rehouse very soon. As you can see, she looks to be around the 1.5-inch mark. She's a very, very healthy specimen. And usually, when I upgrade your teas, I personally think this is a bit too small for her at this size. I usually house some of the juveniles into these 16-ounce deli containers, like the ones you see here. You can get these from your local grocery store or your shopping place that sells in bulk, such as this one here, the Erratus, which I'm probably going to rehouse into a 2-liter shoebox enclosures, which I get from Canadian Tire. You probably can also get these in Walmart. These are perfect for your 2 to 3 inch teas. Yeah, so my A. geniculata is going to get one. I just have to go to the store to get one. Yeah, so yeah, she's pretty big right now. She's 1.5 inches. Specimen's known to get up to having a 3, I would say 4 to 4.5 inch leg span. Pretty cool tea. Now for my geniculata, which I sexed to be a male by Molt, and I know it's a male because whenever I looked at his ventral shot, I didn't see the epigastric furrow. I can confirm it. Oh yeah, he got pretty big. He's fairly leggy right now. He probably is around like the 3-inch mark, 3.5 now. He's definitely going to get a new enclosure very soon. I'm just going to prepare it. Probably a 6-liter shoebox enclosure. As you can see, he looks really nice. You can see why they call it the Brazilian giant white knee, because he has white knees all over. And you can tell his stray hair telling you that it's a geniculata. The Broccohursti is a very similar species. It looks very identical to geniculata, except it's much more spikier on the Broccohursti than a genic. Looks fairly nice. Okay, so now the update the 2. Before I do that, I have some 2 avics that David has asked me to update. There is the Vicularia lata, the Puerto Rican Pinto. So far, in my opinion, this is probably the easiest Vicularia to raise. I had this ever since she was a 1/2 inch spiderling. She was the electric blue one in my 2009-2010 videos. Now she's around a 2.5 inch female. Really cool. And unfortunately, you're not going to see this avic. This is my 6-inch female A. huriana, the Ecuadorian woolly pinto. I got this one from Tarantula Canada around 2.5 years ago. She's doing fairly well. She's probably one of my most calmest avics. Unfortunately, my flashlight doesn't work. You really can't see her, but she's over there. Here, just some people asked me to update the Eximatus Genesis. Here she is. In his full glory, he is around a 3-inch male. He's pretty cool. I think he's going to go into pre-molt very soon. He hasn't been recently featured in a couple of feeding videos. Just not interested in eating. And now for Sturmy 76's request. Yeah, these Zenithus species like to raise their abdomens in the air. It's a sign of defensiveness. Yeah, but these are pretty fast teas. Now for the A. Seemani. And here we go. Here's the Phonopalma Seemani, the Costa Rican zebra. Yeah, she hasn't featured in a long, long time. So I thought it's appropriate to actually film her in her full flesh and glory. So yeah, she's definitely has a shade of blue, especially near the chloroceri. If I can just get a little close-up video of her, that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's a very skittish tea, so I would never suggest handling it. Yeah, and you can tell it's an A. Seemani by having that orange spinneret, as well as the orange underside. This one here is a 5-inch mature female, full grown. Not that bad. Sweet. Yeah, so I thought I should upload a video for you guys. Now I've been very patient, so I want to thank everyone for that. Okay, just put this guy over here. I'll be making that tour video probably tomorrow. I'm actually going to be making a final farewell video to Don, the mature male P. striata. He's going to Spider Owner 69 since he has 2 breedable females, as well as he wants to keep him for biological research. So I think that's pretty awesome, you know, to determine why is it a Pulsatharia, and especially for their spermaticae and DNA. So that's pretty good. That's what I'd like to contribute teas for, too. And, oh, Pandora's out, so I guess why not? Last tea to update you guys on. Now I know it's pretty dark, so I'm sorry for that. She's absolutely a monster. She was around this big when I got her about 5 years ago, in 2007. And she's a monster. Not as big as Zelda. Hopefully, Codark 2's male make some good insertions on her. I'm hoping she's gravid, because if it is, it'll be really cool. And then last, largest tea in my collection. A lot of people have asked me about that one. It's the tea Sturmy, the Burgundy Goliath bird eater, Gretel. It's unfortunate that Hans died, but then again, he was a very old, mature male. So everyone, thanks for watching the video, and hope you enjoy it, and I'll have some more new videos to come in the future. Just sit tight, and I'll deliver it.